Okay guys, welcome back. So I'm going to tell you a wee black and silver spider, and obviously this is a good fly for obviously brown trout. Spider series of flies well known, but this one here particularly works well for Dalgan, and Dalgan or brown trout, or strain of brown trout, or strain of trout, sorry, that runs the Loch Ness feeder streams. Now the hook and the vise is a Kamasan B175 in size 10. The thread we're going to use is uni thread, 801 black. So we're just going to come in sort of way where we want the body at the end and the thorax to begin. Just run about 2mm of thread, and then the wire to protect the body. This is the Vineyard French silver wire and number 27. So just catch that on, and then just work our thread down. Bring that back round for you, and then just work your thread down. Now you just want this shy of the, take these back, just want these shy of the barb of the hook, just to there. The body is some pheasant fibres dyed black. We're about 68 fibres now. It's very short, these fibres, so just come in and pull them in as tight as you dare go, and then work your thread forward and fairly close touching turns up over the top. That wire to sit straight back up to where you made your thread catch. Now I'm going to use a set of hackle pliers to wind these, just because the fibres are so short. I'm taking the cock pheasant fibres anti-clockwise to the way that I wind my thread, and just fairly close touching turns up to there. Drop a thread turn over the actual cock pheasant fibres, a couple of turns onto the hook, same again, drop it over, then a couple of turns onto the hook, and that isn't going to move anywhere. Then come in, trim away your waist, then we'll come up with our silver wires of rib, 4 turns, excuse me, and just catch this in nice and tight, working the thread up to the eye of the hook, bend and break away the wire, and then just work our thread back down. Now for this wee bit of thorax here, this is called Unico. I got this a long time ago out of the Hobbycraft store that used to be beside Leisure World, or across the street from Leisure World in Belfast. It's basically a silver UV fibred material, but any silver would do. You'd have a gold. Now, I'm going to dub this on, be fairly generous with it, because we're going to brush it out, but just make sure you leave yourself a head length at the front here. Take that fibre away for your hackle. Yeah, plenty on there. So take that away. Any of the fibres, just bring it back, bring your thread down to the eye, and work your thread back up. I just want a wee bit out at the top. Just come in with the Velcro, work some of the fibres out, bring our thread up to here. This is a wee tiny natural hen cape that I've dyed black. So we'll just take a feather and roughly 2 or 3 turns of this. There's plenty. So just catch it in 3 turns there, working the thread down to the eye. Now you're keeping your thread tight, and you want to try and keep your working thread fairly short. Fold the tip of the hackle back, and then work your thread back up. Slide your finger back, the tip of the hackle come out, break that away, and then we'll come in, fold the fibre, and take your turns. 2 or 3 turns is enough for me. You may want the fibres to be longer on yours and more denser, but that's up to you. It's your own personal preference now. That's the 3 turns, that's plenty for me. Follow this around with my thread. That's a turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure, and then to lock it all in, just fold the stem of the hackle back and just tie up over the top, keeping your thread tight. Break away the stem, and then just come straight in with your whip finishing tool and just throw in your whip finish. Now, it's a good brown trout fly this, but it's an excellent Dalican fly. Trim away the waste, and then first coat onto the head. Very small amount of super glue, just right the whole way right round. Come in and make sure everything's nice and clean, and then 2 coats of varnish to seal the head up. But there you go, all these other Dalican flies that we tie and create, and this simple wee thing here is an absolute smashing fish catcher. So there you go, guys, that's a wee silver, UV silver and black spider. Hopefully that you have got something from that. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. Greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care of each other, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio. Bye bye.